Hi, Miss Greta here. I have another book for you. It is called Benji's New Friends. Benji sat on the bed feeling a little bit lonely. He was new here and he hadn't seen anyone else in the bedroom. He watched a moonbeam slip through a gap in the curtains and slid across the bed. I wish I had someone to play with, he whispered. Did I hear someone say they wanted to play? Asked the voice. The lid of the toy box flew open, and out climbed a dangly-legged spotted horse. Hi, I'm Dottie, and I love to play. Boing, boing. Dottie jumped onto the bed and began to bounce up and down. Where'd you come from? She asked. From the birthday party, said Benji. I'm a present. Did someone mention a party? A friendly looking monkey poked his head around the curtain. Why weren't Rosie and I invited? A floppy eared rabbit appeared beside him. Max and I love parties, Rosie the rabbit told Benji. And so does Humph. She stared at the toy box. A loud yawn came from inside. Then a bright blue hippo slowly lifted his head. Party? A party, said Humph. That means food. I'm hungry. Is there anything left to eat? I think there are some cupcakes in the kitchen, replied Benji. But do you think we should? But Humph was already out the door. Oh, said Benji, looking at the other toys. Should we go after him? Benji was Benji was bumping down the stairs after Humph when Dottie zoomed past. This is fun, she neighed. Wait for me, said Benji. Whee! In the kitchen, Humph was about to take a bite out of a leftover cupcake. The candle was already halfway into his mouth. Benji grabbed it just in time. Excuse me, explained, but you aren't supposed to eat that part. Thanks, Benji. You're smart. I wish I knew things like that, grumbled Humph. Before Benji could explain about the candle, he heard Dottie and Rosie yell loudly. They were staring at a large black shape outside the kitchen window. They both grabbed Benji and held on tight. It's just a cat, said Benji. No need to worry. Phew, sighed Rosie with relief. I wish I could be as brave as you, Benji, said Dottie. The cat will stay outside, won't it? Whispered Max. They all looked to Benji for reassurance. Max had crept across the room and hidden under the table. Hump's knees were shaking. There was a squeaky noise and then a loud clatter. Don't worry, that's just the cat coming into the kitchen, explained Benji. But Humph and Dottie, Max and Rosie had all raced out through the kitchen door and disappeared up the stairs as fast as their legs could carry them. Benji found them all back in the bedroom. It took some time to persuade them to come out. Benji, will you always be here to look after us? Dottie asked. Benji gave a little smile. It was nice to feel wanted. Of course, he replied. Humph was tired from their adventure. How am I going to sleep when I'm so hungry? He sniffed, settling back down on bed. Dottie and Rosie giggled. They danced around the bed. Max joined in. Why don't we all play in the yard tomorrow? Rosie suggested. What's your yard like? Asked Benji. I'll show you, Dottie. And she helped Benji up so he can look out the window. Wow, he said. It looks really exciting. Are you going to play in the yard, Humph? Humph said sleepily, it's such a long way to the yard. I might just take a little nap instead. Benji smiled at his sleepy new friend. Dottie jumped back onto the bed and started to bounce. Benji looked up at the moon. He had a feeling that he wouldn't be lonely anymore. I wish that tomorrow is as much fun as today, he whispered. Then Benji turned to his new friends and took a huge leap and began to bounce on the bed. Here's to friends, he laughed. Benji and his new friends. See you later.